not to hurt people. How about that? Think about it. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I've been meaning to tell this story for a little while. And it's hard. It's not an easy story to tell, which is why I've been procrastinating it. But I feel called to share my experience here in spectacular Puerto Vallarta. When I first moved here 3 years ago, I started hearing the word player. And I just told someone about this recently, and they're like, what? How could you not have known this? And I'm like, I don't know. I grew up in Victoria. I didn't hear the word player going around, or, like I was there until I was 23 or 4 or something. And but as soon as I moved to Puerto Vallarta, I started hearing that word going around and around and around. And I don't know how to tell this story, so bear with me, please. Ever since I moved here, I keep encountering this scenario. People that have multiple things going on at once, multiple partners, and lots of lies and deception and playing. And including my very last relationship, I was with someone that I found out had a whole other relationship going on with a married woman in the background, and it's been going on for a while. And the woman that he's involved with also calls herself a player, and they both like to share notes on playing people. So finding random suckers here, probably half the time they're drunk in a bar, and fucking them, or having sexual encounters, or whatever. And the cool thing about Vallarta, if this is something you want, if you are a player, or you want to just bang a whole bunch of random people, it's a great place for that, because there's essentially a revolving door of bodies coming through, and you get off the hook really fast, because they are generally only staying for 10 days. So you can go like, next, 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 and there's all these women and men coming through. And I'm sure it happens, in the gay world, it's probably massively prevalent. I'm sure the whole point of coming here is to just do that for many people. They aren't just here to suntan on the beach. They're like, wow, I can get laid like every single night with someone new, and bada bing, bada boom. But like, the thing is, folks, if you're actually, I was in what I thought was a relationship, which now when I look at it, I'm like, no, I wasn't, because this person actually downplayed our relationship and pretended we weren't even really together. Apparently, I'd heard people say that, and I saw him do it in front of me too, behave like he's single, and like we literally like met each other's parents or families, and spent a whole shitload of time together. And we were using the L word, and not lesbian, I'm talking about love. And like, all of this garbage. And, this person basically played the fuck out of me. That's the point. I got played. And I was led to believe a whole bunch of lies. And I was also completely lied to and betrayed. And I gotta admit, dudes, it's one of the most brutal experiences I have ever experienced in my life, okay? I'm 52 years old, now you know. And it is one of the most excruciating experiences I've ever been through, to be treated this way. And I'm sharing it because there's just so many people doing this, and there's something fucking wrong about it to me. It's like, if you want to do something like that, be honest about it, and just be polyamorous or whatever. Like, just come clean and stop hurting people. How about that? Like, I know this is very personal, but like, I'm still recovering from learning this. So And I don't want to be quiet about it anymore. You know, like, I don't think treating people like this is acceptable. And I think people should be held accountable and should just come clean. And just, if you want to fuck 4 billion people every single Friday night, go for it. Enjoy yourself. I like sex. Go for it. Don't fucking lie and cheat and treat people like crap. How about that? When I first moved here, which is where the story was supposed to start, I mean, I'm serious. Almost every dude I've met is a frickin' player here, and you hear about players like generally. This is so not cool to say, but I'm just gonna say it. But like, I've known people that, well, for one, I have a friend who was with a gal for 6 months. They were seeing each other for 6 months, and then her mother informed him, like, by the way, she's engaged to another man. And like, what? And like, there's lots of people here who will say they're single or divorced or whatever the fuck it is, and they're actually married with kids. They have a mistress, a girlfriend, they're dating whoever the fuck pops up. They will say whatever they want and do that. And I just don't, just, this is the whole point. The point is if you come here and you think when you meet some surfer on the beach that he's the love of your life and he's telling you he is, and like, you're going to be together forever and give me your bank account information and shit, just remember, chances are he's married, has a girlfriend, a mistress, and a couple other things on the side. And if he says he's single or divorced, he's not. Chances are he's not. There's all sorts of other shit going on in the background. And I think you should know this. So if you come here and you want to play, go for it. Like, why not? Who doesn't like dancing and sex? And, you know, it's great. But don't fuck people over. Why don't you just be real about it, you know, and come clean? That's what my wish is. Because when you find out that the person who you actually have deep feelings for actually is totally, the whole thing you thought you were in was a fucking fabrication, it fucks with your head, which is not a cool thing. It's not a good thing to treat people like that. Like, I swear, every single dude, because when I first moved here, I'd go solo to Los Muertos Beach and put my sarong down, and vultures would start flying around me, is what I called them. And it's nice to get attention. Like, seriously, I came from Vancouver. I was like a fucking bag lady. Nobody paid me any attention. I was also married, so I wasn't like looking around. But, you know, you're in 200 layers and not look. I don't know. It's different vibe here. There's way more sexual energy, and there's just, you know, you're in almost nothing, living in a hot bikini down on the beach, so you're half naked, and they are too, and it's a sexy place, and it's fun. Like, it was, I liked when I was getting attention. I still get attention, but I got led on by every single person I got involved with or met or whatever. I was completely breadcrumbed into thinking one thing's going on, and like almost all the people I met, these dudes, all had other shit going on in the background. They were players. I learned what the word meant. And I'm just gonna say, if you're planning on coming down here and you think you're gonna fall in love with that dude on the beach that wants to bang you on Friday, and you think he's the love of your life and you're his and he's telling you all that shit, chances are it's not true. I'm sorry. That's my experience. It's a game. So just know that before you come. Like, that's what the scene is here. Okay? So, is that all I wanted to cover? Yeah. It's, I'm sharing my experience because I want to get it off my chest, because I think it's bullshit to be treated this way and intentionally fucked with and hurt. And why the hell are people doing this? Like, if you want to be a sexual lunatic, just do it. But why lie to everyone in the meantime, you know? Like, have some fucking integrity. So be careful who you give your heart to, okay? Especially us beautiful, sensitive, empathic types. You know, not only will you attract player fuckheads in this town. You'll attract narcissists and psychos who like to destroy people like us. And that keeps happening to me too. And I'm going to talk more and more about it so those fuck faces can like get a little piece of their own medicine. Let me know what you think, if you've had the same experience. Have you been, I mean, and that's another thing, like on my Instagram feed, there's this cheater buster show. And like, how many people are fucking doing this worldwide or in America or whatever, or the US? This is like this endless betrayal. And like, okay, sex is fucking awesome, but just be honest about it. Like, we have to rebuild this system. Like, if you can't be monogamous and you don't want to be, then don't be. And just bang tons of people, but don't fucking lie and hurt everyone. Like, come on, you guys. You know, have some fucking heart. Just be honest. Maybe that chick that you're fucking cheating on wants to bang her best friend's brother, and she would, but she's true to you. So if you were just honest, maybe you can all just fuck other people. What about that? Think about that. Okay? That's my solution to the problems in the world right now. Over, and here I am, still standing strong. But that's my little warning too. If you come here, just know it's just gonna be some casual, sexy kind of thing. It is. This guy's not. He may like continue to lead you on while you text back and forth. I know people who've had relationships, and all they're like, it's a scam most of the time. So just don't be naive, like I was, and you know, have your spidey senses on maximum. Put it on 11. Shirty and Smiley to close out this wonderful, lighthearted video. Let me know if you've had the same experience in your life and your opinions and thoughts on it. Okay? Like, is this something we can fix? Can we just be true to one another? I'm not going to talk anymore. Put it on 11. Your spidey senses. Don't let people fuck you over like I have. Bye! Yeah, for example, I was seeing a guy who met a lap dancer. He was in a marriage to a woman he loved, had 2 children with. Wait, my table's fucked. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to point out like, something has to change here. In a happy marriage with a woman, 2 kids, and he met a lap dancer at a fucking strip club and had to have her. And he blew it because he left a receipt for condoms and hotel and wine and shit on his dining room table, and his wife found it, and it ended his marriage. Is it really worth it? Banging a lap dancer? Really? And actually, when I was seeing him, I found out he was doing the same garbage to me in the background, and he was also very messy and stupid. And like, this person's clothes would be in his house and be like, oh, you left your denim jacket. And I'm like, I don't have one. When I finally just got out of the thing, he came running like, no, you're like the love of, you know, I'm in love with you. I've never loved anyone like this. Like, are you fucking, how stupid are you? You had me, and now I'm gone because of your terrible behavior, and now you're gonna try? Grow the fuck up, okay? Anyway, I'm not angry or bitter or anything. Try not to hurt people. How about that? Think about it. Yeah.